Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be one of my favorite topics: when you stop caring what other people think. Why? Because it really doesn't fucking matter. Got an email here from a viewer, and he said, and I can't tell if it's a he or she. They say, "Hi, I just read your book, or read your post, I should say, How to Overcome Shyness and Feeling Inferior, which you wrote on October 4th, 2011. I can't tell you enough how much your words reflected my life almost verbatim. I am shy and often seek the approval of others. I get happy when I receive positive feedback and sad when the feedback is negative. It's like you look for validation for who you are in other people. It's not a good way to go. And as far as being successful with the opposite sex, it's definitely not going to help you there. Because it's like you're always running to every relationship with the mindset of, my cup is half empty, will you please fill me up with some of what I don't have? It's like you can't give away what you don't have for yourself, and so if you don't have self-love, you're not going to be able to really properly love another person or another human being in a healthy way. They say, after reading this article of yours, I realize that I am actually letting my happiness depend upon other people. I could totally relate to the part about your parents never praising you and only yelling at you when you did something wrong. Yeah, it was a real fun childhood, let me tell you. My parents did the same thing, and my mom never wanted to praise us so that we would not get a big head. Heaven forbid parents praise their kids and their kids grow up and have a healthy self-esteem and feel good about themselves. She would want other people to say nice things, but not her. How do I just be myself without worrying whether other people will approve? Do you have any specific things or steps to change this? Thank you so much. This post of yours was like an aha moment for me, and it made me know that other people have gone through exactly what I am going through. Well, what I learned is that, repetition's the mother of skill. I've probably said it 10,000 fucking times by now. But you got to practice. You got to practice interacting with other people. And one of the interesting things is shy people tend to really actually have a lot to say. And like when I was growing up, because I was so shy, I tended to be more of a great listener and just listened to people because I really was too afraid to voice my own opinion because I was worried what other people would think. And as I became older and I started pursuing my goals, my dreams in life, and interacting with other people in a professional sense, because I was always in sales or customer service in some capacity, so it was like every day I was literally interacting with people and had people coming up to me left and right, asking me for help or asking me for advice or asking me questions on a product. Or when I got into real estate, I was selling them houses or mortgage products, and so you had to become good at creating rapport with total strangers, especially when you're getting them to make the biggest financial decision that they'll pretty much make in their whole entire life, which is obviously buying a house and getting a mortgage on it and selling them their interest rate and their origination fees and finding them a house that fits so they have a payment that fits with their budget and all that stuff. And so you have to take on a tremendous amount of responsibility when you do those kinds of things and you interact with people and their credit reports and stuff like that. And there's like they lay themselves bare for you, and you can't be a douchebag when you do that. Obviously, you got to be very good and very competent at what you do in order for people to trust you with their information. So how specific things, interact with other people, go into sales, do something where you've got to interact with other people in a social way, because this will help you get comfortable talking to other people. I also did a video a while back called Improving Your Social Skills. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You can go to the mall and you can practice what I talk about in that video on other people, because it will get you to the point where you realize that, you can be in Starbucks and strike up a conversation with somebody. You can be in the mall, you can be in the grocery store, you can be at a bar or nightclub. Then you just start shooting the shit and strike up a conversation with somebody. And that's what's beautiful about creating attraction with the opposite sex. When you're just sitting there just asking questions and shooting the shit about regular mundane stuff, it's very non-threatening. You just come off as like somebody that's an old friend or somebody that they already kind of know and they're comfortable with, maybe somebody from school or somebody that's like a friend of a friend. That's the vibe, that's the energy that it gives off. And so it's very easy to say, hey, would you care to join me for a cup of coffee over here? And you just roll right over to the table and you start chatting. And instead of just going to get your morning cup of coffee or your juice if you're going to Whole Foods or something, like if you're getting vegetable juice or something healthy, You just grab a table and hang out with somebody that you connect with in line and start talking even more. And then after 10, 15 minutes, you say, I could sit here and talk to you all day. You absolutely fascinate me. You're amazing. I'd love to get together later and meet up with you for a drink sometime this week. When are you free? And then you just make the next date. The next time you're going to get together. And then it'll be in the evening. And you just continue the conversation, having a great time. And then you just simply say, hey, you want to get out here and grab a bottle of wine, go back to my place? Or we can go back to her place and have sex, basically. It's just a very natural, easy, effortless way to go about your life. But you got to practice. You got to interact with other people. And like for me, what really helped me was interacting with other people in a sales capacity or a customer service capacity, or going to the mall. It's like, because I do this all the time. There's a video on my website in the right-hand column called From Dud to Stud in 4 Days, where I took a couple guys to the mall and out in some nightclubs and stuff and just taught them some basic skills of how to create conversations with random strangers. And they say it right in the video, and you realize this too when you do the things I talk about in the YouTube video I did called Improving Your Social Skills. People see you how you see yourself. And if you just talk to people, you realize it's really not a big deal. You can talk to people anytime, any place, anywhere, and they'll be friendly. They'll be happy to talk to you because you interact with them like an old friend would interact. And that's why it's very non-threatening, and it's very easy, because most people don't do that. Most people only go up and talk to somebody when they're trying to set a date, or they're trying to get something from them, or they're trying to sell them something. You're just standing in a line or walking down the street, and you're just kind of shooting the shit. If somebody's eating, or hot girl's eating an ice cream cone, you're like, wow, that looks fantastic. Where the hell did you get that? Like right over there. Oh, hey, would you care to join me? Grab a table together and we can sit and chat. You seem like a really interesting gal, or you seem really amazing, or you take my breath away. I'd love to chat with you for a few minutes while we sit and eat an ice cream cone together. She'll either say yes or no. If she likes you and she finds you attractive, she'll be like, sure. When you look her in the eyes, you'll get good at this stuff to the point where you can tell people that really want to hang out and talk to you and chat with you further, and those that don't. And not only will this help you in your personal life, but it'll help you when you want to get a job, or you want to get people to become your business partner, or to get people to invest in your company, or when you want to go to sit down and talk to a guy who's got the kind of company that you want to create, and pick his brain or her brain and figure out how they did it so they can give you some advice so you can maybe model their success and get there a lot quicker. So that's what I would do if I were you. If you're shy, you need to start talking to people. And you need to find reasons to go talk to other people. Like I said, Improving Your Social Skills, the video I did, it's a great way to get started because you can use those techniques anywhere. And you'll realize that you can pretty much make friends, make acquaintances pretty much anywhere you go, and meet somebody of the opposite sex. It's really fucking easy. Just try it. Trust me. You'll see that it works for you. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, and underneath the email sign-up box is a box that has a link that'll take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get there, there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer if you don't have a Kindle device already. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information that I offer in these video newsletters and the articles on my website and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website, and on the Wibia toolbar, which will be at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.